Gonna get some of that light dough softbox. I've been using this softbox for my videos for the past few months, and I've really enjoyed using it because it makes a really good YouTube studio lighting setup. I found this softbox on Amazon for just under $10, believe it or not. I do think it was a one-time deal, but I'll leave a link in the description down below where you can find similar light boxes just like this, because there's tons of them. So at the heart of it is the softbox, and it's going to really help get you that nice, soft, flattering look for your YouTube video setup. You only need to make sure you have a light stand if you don't have one already. They're fairly inexpensive, and once you get them, you're going to be using them for quite some time. So yeah, that's the softbox, but we need something to actually light this up. So inside, we have this corn cob style LED light bulb. Let's take a look at this. Alright, so here is the light bulb itself, and it looks a little funky, but it puts out quite a bit of output. Colors are pretty good. It could be better, I think, but for the price, you're paying $20 or less than $20 for this LED bulb, and it's putting out like 3,000 or 4,000 lumens, and it kind of spreads it all out, all these LEDs, so it's going to reflect all inside here, and it's going to soften that light inside. What's great about a softbox like this is you only need one stand. Before, I would set up a reflector, which did give me nice soft light, but you require to get two stands and kind of make the whole process a bit chunkier. Attaches with Velcro, and it just kind of fits on the side of the things right there. Super easy. Now if you don't have a lot of space and you need to pack this up each time you use it, you can actually do that pretty quickly. Over here you have a clip on the back, so we're going to press that, and this part pops out just like so, and the whole thing collapses into this little small thing, so you can pack it away, tighten it down like so. Now, I did have a problem with this light stand out of the box. That problem is I couldn't use my light stand with this mount because this part was a bit too narrow. The easiest way to fix that was just to sand it all down, so I kind of widened the opening just a little bit and tightened this down. It's made of plastic, so it's not holding as well as I would like it to be, but for the most part, it gets the job done. So on the cord itself, you have the light switch, which you can turn on, boom! All right, so now we're being lit entirely by this softbox, and look how flattering that light looks. Of course, you're never actually gonna use it this close in most scenarios. The way you place this light really makes a difference. If I were to put it clear across the room, it's not gonna look as great if I have it just out of frame. I just kind of barely have it in frame. You want to get as close as possible, but also you don't want it seen in the shot. And this is what it looks like right now. So right now I'm at f2.5 ISO 850 on the C100, and I have my ND filter, which is 4 stops, so it's really quite bright. So yeah, if I point this directly at me, we have a nice smooth gradient. This looks good. If you're doing makeup tutorials, I'm sure this would look great. One key tip I did find when using a softbox like this is if you are a bit further away, you can control by just swinging the softbox out. So we are lighting up the background if I just point it right there. If I wanted the background to be a bit darker, I could just swing it forward where it's still illuminating me, but not as much on the background. So right there, it's, well, let's get out of frame. So those fine little tweaks did change the lighting drastically, and now the background is much darker. So I could turn up my background light if I wanted to. So this gives you far more control to dial in your exposure when using a softbox. That's the key problem when you're using like a reflector as diffusion, because light just tends to spill everywhere. With the softbox, you're able to control it just a bit more. One last thing I want to mention is that this cord is not very long at all. I think it's about 6 feet long. So you do need to make sure you have an extension cord if you're trying to move this around a lot. What's great about a softbox like this is you can pretty much keep it set up in a room. doesn't take a whole lot of space, but even if you do need the space, you can always pack it down where it's really small and you can take it with you. I hope this helps you with your lighting setup. Like I said, I have really enjoyed using this for my YouTube videos, and it's so cheap. I think everyone should try to get their hands on one. Well, that's it for today's video. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.